Hello friends, Everman22 here, playing, I just bought Total War Warhammer, and I am gonna test this game out. I started a campaign, I played it for like an hour, and I'm like, oh, I can record this for my YouTube channel. I should probably start a new one, shouldn't I? Otherwise you bad guys will be completely out of it. Out of the loop. Words. The old world. Oh, they're story campaigns. But that's all DC. That one's for the Beastman, this one's for the... what else? Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So, normally you start out with, or at least when the game came out, you started out with the Empire, the Dwarves, the Greenskins, and the Vampire Counts. But they released a lot of free content because of that. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I'm sorry about this. Oh. Okay, because of that, they released new factions with new lords, leaders essentially, like the Bloody Hands, the Von Karsten, Carsonon, Borde Liux, and then there's still more, like the Wood Elves, Arguelon, Beastmen, Warriors of Chaos, and Crooked Moon. Honestly, what they should have done is they should have released Warriors of Chaos as free and made us pay for Bretonia. That's what they should have done. Because, I don't know, I just feel like that would have been a smarter idea. I really do. There's a lot of people who are mad about Warriors of Chaos, me included, because that's the core race of, like, you know, the Warhammer lore. So, like, make Warriors of Chaos free and then just charge for Bretonia. Each, oh, there's also these Clan and Grunt. Each faction has different playstyles. Like, these guys can use magic, of course, the Empire. They have offices. Lords can be assigned an office, granting them unique titles and bonuses. They have a well-rounded unit roster with magical and war machines. So that's pretty cool. They use technology and they use magic, which is kind of cool. Dwarfs, grudges. They score against dwarfs must be settled. They're very, very revenge heavy. If someone wrongs you, you immediately have to, like, crush them, or maybe not then, but eventually. They can use underway to avoid impassable terrain, enemy forces. They have heavily armored units. Bretonia's chivalry. Through their noble actions, the Bretonian dukes will benefit from powerful bonuses. Peasant economy. Farmer fight. As you can see, they love their horses. They're flying Pegasus. Pegasi? Yeah, Pegasi. They have a lot of horses. They have regular horses. They have flying horses. Those are all essentially these are all part of Bretonia, just different factions. Wood Elves can't do it yet, so I'm not gonna try. Greenskins, wall, call up additional Orc and Goblin armies to field against enemy forces. They have an extensive unit roster with aggressive infantry, fast cavalry, and monsters. So they're actually really what's the word? Tactically flexible is the word. Which is strange, because you don't think of that when you think Greenskins. You think, oh, it's just a bunch of big guys. But no, they have cavalry, they have giant spiders, they have trolls, giants, all kinds of stuff. Yep. Oh, he didn't need them. I'm surprised by that. Oh, they can use the underway too. Okay. Vampire counts. These guys, they raise dead, which means they are momentum based. They win a battle, they raise the dead, they win another battle, they raise more dead, and they just keep going on like that. That's a green moon. That's interesting. Also, they're scary because they have corruption, which means if you don't keep the peace, essentially, like you don't keep order, you don't make sure, you know, your people are cared for, you're gonna have to deal with vampire rebellions, which isn't good. And they also have giant vampire bats, as you can see. It's pretty cool. Von Karstens are essentially Vlad, like Vlad the Impaler, and his wife. For some reason, the initial challenge is hard. I'm just gonna go with Empire, I think, because like I like magic, and I wish to bring death to the heretics. I think the only ones I'm gonna ally with really are probably Bretonnia and the dwarves. I'm gonna kill the rest.
Empire's blessings, yes.
I beat the first mission, as but it's essentially like nothing really happens. I don't think there's a point in doing it. Well, nah, I can do it anyway. That's true.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
They're unbreakable flagellants. They're essentially crazy cultist guys, and because they're crazy, they don't suffer from loss of morale, so they don't ever run away. They fight till they all die, which is kind of terrifying, to be honest. Fortunately, I don't have the DLC for this guy.
The nation calls.
I can get this metal wizard, which he looks awesome, doesn't he? He actually has really interesting lord effects. He gets plus 10 armor for all units. That's really good. I guess because he shares his metal skin powers with them, essentially. Minus 25 upkeep, 25% upkeep. Battle wizard hero capacity +1.
I command here.
But I think I'm just gonna go with the emperor first, because I was playing with him before. Because I'm like, he looks cool. Look at that. Look at the hammer. It's a cool looking hammer. He has a cape. I mean, I know it's impractical, but still, capes are cool. They're impractical, but they're cool. What is a knight without a steed? But what is the steed without his knight? Knight and steed, noble and peasant, on such relationship as Bretonnia built. Bretonnia is a horrible place to live if you're a peasant. You suffer from inbreeding because they view you as cattle essentially. They take more than half of your. If you're a farmer, they take more than half of your food. So most of them are just starving because for all their talk of chivalry, they're just assholes. Most of the peasants are just inbred, hillbilly-looking guys with extra toes and crap because they've been inbreeding for so long, and they're all malnourished. It's just a terrible place to live if you're a peasant.
The drums of war.
They don't take care of their people.
Cease.
I got this cool.
For the old world lies in great peril.
It's a horsey. That's a cool looking helmet.
A strong leader is needed to unite the Empire, the greatest of mankind's nations. As gods battle for the world's fate, I make my own humble contribution. In the employ of the newly anointed Emperor. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. for the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls.
Ooh.
My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation? Or lead it to ruin?
I think Our Friends looks amazing.
Men of Reichland, greenskins assault our capital. Theirs is a vile race Sigmar swore to expel from our lands. Yet they dare return! Join me, men, for I will not rest until every accursed goblin lies burning on a pyre!
Kill them all. How dare they?
The army lies ahead, Emperor. They are preparing for an attack on Altdorf. See for yourself.
Goblins and orc boys. Pretty big, aren't they? Look how big they are compared to the goblins.
Your men are engaging the enemy from all sides. Be sure to join the fight yourself.
A real man leads his people. A real man, not man.
Quick march! Whatever you do! Stop them! War! Quick march!
Remember, as you fight, that help and advice is available at your request, my lord.
They're charging.
You may rely upon it.
You can do a standard orderly march, or you can charge, which is, well, charging, like these guys are doing. Why are there handgunners in the front?
Yes, General!
Ah, they have really good range, that's why. They stop all the way over here.
Attack, my Emperor!
Ready!
Bring
This is
your
my
righteous
command!
fury down upon the enemy.
To arms, men!
Smite them without mercy.
For the Empire!
Get in there, Fran. Oh gosh. Get in there, Franz.
Stop them!
It's almost like he has a thunder hammer. Or Helden hammer.
Obey! Battle and blood awaits! Prepare for combat! Sigmar guides us! Sigmar! Sigmar!
Where's Sigmar? Oh, they're running away.
To join the fight. See how the greenskins roaming around it.
Focus on these
Very
guys.
well! The Empire endures! For the Emperor! My rule is absolute! For hell
Go around the back and stab him in the back.
That's an order! Emperor! Stop them!
Be sure to take charge of the forces you control, sire. Effective command of your army is a skill worth mastering.
Halberdiers!
Oh, all these guys are veterans. Unit winning decisively. That's nice. Oh, he's losing.
To battle! Prepare for combat! Moving!
units
I will
back
not
from the
stand
enemy, my
idle.
lord.
For
They will be
Helmut
most
Hammer!
effective if allowed to shoot from a distance.
Attack! Get them! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Killed him.
What do you bid? Moving out!
Open fire.
Take out those... Let's go!
Much double time.
Now!
Aim at those damn goblins.
Right, Sigmar close!
Ooh, that's
Your presence can sway the battle's rank. Your words and actions can inspire the troops before you. Use your influence and abilities.
My subjects call!
oh, this gunman back there doing a lot of good work.
Ulrich's wrath on them! Stop now!
Do they have like a certain amount of ammunition? That's what it seems like.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Now! Ready for war! Obey! Charge!
Kill the trolls. Yeah, they're stinky.
The enemy general joins the fray, Commander. He fights amongst his mounted troops. Strike him down.
Sigmar! My comrades! For the Emperor! Stand them aside! Handgunners! We serve the Emperor!
If I could catch him. Okay, they're running away.
For Heldenhammer! To me, men! Stand around! The Empire endures! Very well! Stop that! Understood! Come then! To arms! To arms!
No, that
For Ulfdorf!
seems like I messed up the perspective somehow. I don't know how.
Yes, sir!
There it is. That's better.
Ready for war! Yes, at speed!
I am in disorder at the moment.
Heldenhammer!
Spider-Man! Oh, look at it!
See to
I
it!
want a giant spider like that. Give me. Well,
Faster!
those are wolf riders? Yeah, they're wolf riders. Okay. Forest god with spider riders. Okay.
The enemy general has been dragged from his mountain run. The last of the goblin scum flee, my emperor. Altdorf is secure.
Oh, when they're routed or killed. Okay. I don't have to kill every single one of them. I just have to make sure that they lose the will to fight and then they run away, like the cowards they are. Oh look, vampires. There are skulls on that sword. Like built into the metal. Ah,
The greenskins run for their burrows, Emperor. Their dead and dying litter the field. Altdorf is safe for now.
yes it is. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but it said if when public order reaches like -100, a revolt occurs. Right now it's -2.
The capital may be secure, yet many enemies still surround you. Survey the map. The lands to the north of the Reich are controlled from Middenheim, my emperor. Elector Count Boris Todbringer, Graf of Middenheim, was a rival claimant to the throne, and bitter that you have taken the mantle. The wealthy city-state of Marienburg lies to the west. It seceded over 70 years ago in a corrupt deal that brought shame on the Empire. This city would surely make a glittering prize for your burgeoning reign.
Plus 600 gold. Holy crap! How much? Oh man, they make more money than my capital does right now.
Now,
Secessionists hostile to your election as emperor are trying to form a breakaway province to the south. They will mobilize against you and march against Altdorf.
They will not march
The
against
secessionists
Altdorf.
cannot be allowed to defy your rule and field their own armies. The time to move against them is now, Your Eminence.
Sigmar compels us onward.
Good. Such decisive action will leave the enemy in no doubt as to your intentions. They will be forced to fight or to capitulate.
Capitulate. What is that word? What does that mean? I never heard that word before. It's a nice word though.
More
Capitulate.
men stand ready to take up arms for your cause, my emperor. Recruit them, and they will be ready to fight in the battles that are to come.
I can recruit globally.
I am Franz. They will obey.
Well, what's my red? Oh, I have a lot of treasure right now. Okay. Yeah.
Excellent choices all. Be aware that your army must remain stationary to train the new recruits.
Fair enough.
Improvements may be made to your capital now that the threat to its security has receded. Altdorf must prosper if the Empire is to flourish, my Emperor.
Alrighty. I can make an improvement to the training field. Looks like.
Your Eminence, I suggest you upgrade the training facilities, allowing you to field better forces to face your enemies. Excellent. The Imperial engineers will begin construction at once.
Yes.
Emperor, by Sigmar's will, there is nothing more you can do now. Let us await the enemy's response.
Very well. It actually makes you feel like a commander of like a, you know, a country. Look at him just swinging his hammer. Oh, that, you know, this thing is like, it's glitching. That's not, it's the game. It's not like the recording.
Secessionists send out a force to stall your advance. Take the fight to them, and demonstrate the manner in which you will regain mastery of these lands.
They will die, all of them. The reason why is because I was just flipping through every single faction at such like blazing speed, and he was like swinging his hammer around, and he was glitching. Yeah.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Kill this heretic, Helden Ludenhof. Kill him.
No peace, just war.
No peace, just war. I have way more use than him. I could auto-resolve. That's something you can do. I can also retreat. Rank is 1. He's armored and shielded. What does shielded do? Game guide. Does this connect to the internet to do this, to give me this stuff? Units. Units. Infantry. Oh, I get flagellants. Wait. I only got flagellants as that one guy, but that's cool. What does shielded mean? I guess that means there's like they're defended more from like frontal attacks because they have shields. That makes sense. I just wish I knew like the exact, you know, the exact numbers. the more information a strategy game gives you, you know, the more you can work around it and make your own playstyle and get like more details on how to be more efficient. That's fine. I'm just gonna assume it just means. Okay, anti-large means a defense against large foes. That makes sense. So I'm guessing shielded means defense like to the front, but that means they're vulnerable to flanking as well. So spearmen are good against trolls and giants and stuff. It makes sense. I'm gonna guess armored means it's tougher. You got more armor, more heavy armor. You can take more damage than a normal person.
Ready for war! For Altdorf!
For Altdorf!
Reichsguard Knights!
Reichsguard Knights. Okay, they're shot cavalry. They're confident. They're all confident.
The Empire endures!
What does confidence mean? Units. I need to know these things. 'Cause, like, there's so many things I don't know what they're talking about. It's just weird. I'm guessing it's in, like, preparing for battle. It's terrain of battle gameplay. Armies and units, unit selection, blah blah blah, unit movement, lords, wizards, sieges, and oh, ambushes, cool. Oh, this is actually nice. It gives you a lot of tips. That's a lot of tips, and it gives tips based on factions. That's even cooler. What is greenskins? Bribe your neighbors to fight your enemies. If your neighbors are fighting each other, they're not fighting you. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Speaking of which, it seems like there's like full diplomacy in this game, so I'm gonna check that out. I guess confident means, well, I know what it means, but I don't know what like bonuses does it give me. Does it mean they have more morale? I'm gonna assume so. All right. Anyway, for Heldenhammer. And they're gonna get crushed.
Command the high ground. Attack with caution, my lord.
Yeah, they do command the high ground, and my men are gonna take forever to get up there, I imagine. They're all eager. They're not confident.
We are seekers.
Take this guy around the side. Each battle can only last 60 minutes. I doubt it's gonna take that long. I like this little mini map right here. Oh, I can click on it and it does it? Sweet. Alright. I can fast forward. And I can slow motion. Alright, that's good. I'm forcing response. These spearmen are moving to the side. Oh, yep, they're all going to my, just want these guys to march double time. It tells you that's regular march. That's quick march, moving fast.
Yes. Moving outside.
Just trying to force a response. I can skirmish with these guys. That's one thing I can do. I don't know how good they'll be against. Actually, focus on those crossbowmen, because they're leaving them alone. Yep, they're running away. They're all gonna get murdered. Meanwhile, well, I outnumber them.
Ulrich's wrath on them. To me, then.
Victory's already in their grasp because we're just crushing them. Their missile support, their missile infantry is already broken and is running away in horror.
Ready for war!
Where's their leader, though? Where's that piece of crap? There he is.
Call France!
Kill him.
Let's go! For hell and hammer! We are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsmen! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Wait, I pistoliers?
Handgunners!
Run away. Don't stand in melee.
Reichsguard knights! Yes, sir!
Run them through.
Cavaliers! For the Emperor! Handgunners!
Handgunners, run away.
Speed! Go!
Ooh, that was damage.
For the Warhammer!
For the Warhammer. Oh,
Seeking enemy!
right, that's Heldenhammer.
Reichsguard knights! For the
This is a
Emperor!
clusterfuck. That's exactly what this is. That's the easiest way to describe this. Like, I didn't position my handgunners, and now they're hurt. They're really hurt.
Take the ground! Detachments move! Move out! For Altdorf!
Someone kill that man. Surround him. Don't let him break free. Kill him.
Mighty Lord. Their exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
Come, lads! Slay 'em!
Is he dead? I was too busy reading this. Soldiers tire as they run and fight, meaning they cannot engage in combat effectively. That makes sense. That might have been why they were just like standing on top of this, because they know my soldiers would tire as they run up the mountain. Didn't help them though. Yeah, the enemy lord's dead. Sweet. He's dead. Oh, I can say replace. The corpses of the enemy litter the grounds with those still able to do so with the laughter of gods ringing in their ears. So I lost 170, he lost almost 200. Fair enough. He also was executed. Decisive victory. Loot gained. 562. Sweet. You also upgraded rank. Sweet. He's dead. Oh, I can change with the... Oh, right. I forgot I could do this. Yeah. You can... After you win a battle, you can decide what you want to do with the captives. You can replace... You can take on them and make them change their allegiance to make them serve you. You can execute them all, which increases leadership. Obviously, taking them on makes your units get replenished. Or you can pardon them, which essentially means you ransom them. You don't actually pardon them, you ransom them. I'm not gonna ransom them. It makes the enemy stronger. I'm either gonna execute them or I'm gonna take them on. I'm gonna take them on as captives. Pardon captives means men are reluctant to join the ranks of this army. So which means casualty replenishment rate is minus 5%.
Let's go!
He's dead for real.
It is important
good.
to act quickly if you have any intention of securing lasting authority over the Empire. The people must learn that open dissent cannot be tolerated.
Nope.
Capture Grunberg and snuff out the resistance there.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Alright, what's happening over here? Well, I think I'm gonna make these like really short, but I'm gonna release a lot of them at a time, or not a lot of them at a time, but I'm gonna release them like frequent. I'm Everman22. I will see you guys later.